So something that people may not know about the Fears watch is actually everything that goes into the process of making it. So it says at 6 o'clock, Swiss made, which for a lot of people, they know the technical things of it, X percentage needs to be manufactured in Switzerland, Swiss components. But actually there's a whole bigger part of Swiss made, and that's all to do with the quality control. Now, I've spent 5 years working in Rolex, and one of my jobs was to do the final quality control after a service, which meant that I spent many years learning how to glance at a day date or at a Submariner and pick up an imperfection within a split second, because you don't have hours to look at every watch. And that was something I was very keen to bring across to the Fears watch. So when people look at the watch and they say, right, it's £650, it's got this movement, this case, this steel, this strap. The thing people often forget is actually you're also paying for the number of eyes and the number of pairs of hands that check the watch. So before the watch leaves Switzerland, 6 individual sets of eyes and hands actually check over the watch. And that's through every process of manufacture, but also a final quality check and then a final check before it's shipped. The watches arrive here in London. I check them all personally, straight out of the FedEx carton to make sure that every watch has arrived safely. Then someone other than myself checks them a week later, because if there are any loose fibers, they can shift under the glass. You know, you want to make sure that the movement is still performing, the hands are still aligned. So they get checked again. And then before any watch then leaves here, it goes through a whole nother check. And these are checks using an eyeglass, but also doing the 1 foot test, where you just glance at the watch as if it was on your wrist. And this was always an important check we did at Rolex. It's one thing looking under an eyeglass, but sometimes you can miss an obvious issue. So it's actually that all those extra processes, those extra sets of eyes, those 9 checks, they also lead to the quality of the watch, not just the raw materials.